I've said it many times, I know I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little while. So be here as the night starts falling. Let my fingers walk over your head. We got nothing to be scared of. I'd rather be with you than by myself. Now all is in your hands. Control will lead me to an ending road, and heavy metal seemed to be the only thing that was for me. And I saw the angels coming down, and they said,
one thing I can tell you for sure, I'm not surviving homeschool without coffee. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, tips for all shades of mom life, and it is 7:10 in the morning on our very first day of school. So I'm gonna wake the kids in about 50 minutes because our plan is to get them up around 8 o'clock, get them moving, have them sitting down by 8:30 doing breakfast, and then we will be in this room each day by 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna step outside of this room and then walk back in and give you guys the official tour of where we're gonna be for the next year. Okay guys, so here is the view that my little kids are gonna see coming into our schoolroom every day. So this is our front door, and this was, I guess, kind of meant to be an office. We have their messy little toy space there, and then here is our living room, and there are my sleeping dogs. Because like I said, it is 7 a.m. in the morning. So originally we had this set up as a toy room slash office, but now it's become officially our homeschool room, which I think is cozy. It's a little tight, but I think it's cozy for just me and my two little kids. So I think that this is going to end up working out just fine. As long as I can get my kids to sit still and we can get through this year, I think it's gonna be really good. So I just picked up this plant at IKEA. It doesn't have to stay here, but I just thought it would bring a little bit of life and green to our classroom. I'm all about flowers and plants and all of that. So I got that, and then this chair we've had, and it used to be in that little corner right there where the toys were, but I had to swap it if I was gonna move the toys out of this room. And I actually thought that that would be good because this is gonna be like our reading chair. Don't mind this stuff right here. This is stuff that I'm just gonna show you, but it's not gonna stay there. It's gonna go away. So I thought this would be really, really good for us to, when we do reading time, this chair is big enough for me and my two little kids to sit. So if I sit in the middle, there's plenty of room for each kid to sit on each side or to sit on an arm, and it'll allow us to kind of, you know, have a reading nook, so to say. And then over here, I just put a little one of those like chalkboard signs that I got from the Target dollar spot a long time ago. And every day I'm gonna write on here what they're having for lunch. I need to find more of these chalkboard markers. These are the most amazing chalkboard markers, and I'll show you guys them when we get to my desk. But they're Crafter's Square, I think, from the Dollar Tree, but they write like butter. I just don't have a whole lot of colors. So right now I have a purple watermelon, but you know, the kids will get it. But today for lunch on their first day, we're keeping it simple. So we're just doing peanut butter and jelly with watermelon and chips. But I thought that will be part of their morning routine, that they can just come in here and check and see what is on the agenda for lunch. Let me stand that back up. This little pillow isn't gonna stay. It's my little summer pillow, but I have different holiday pillows. So I think with every holiday, I'll just kind of spruce up our pillow right here. And this is the sign that my kids are going to use when they get up and dress. So we can take some pictures and I could save them. That is a ball that is supposed to be a globe that I got from the Dollar Tree, but it keeps losing air. It's from the Dollar Tree, so I mean, I kind of expected that, but I get beach balls and stuff from the Dollar Tree all the time, but this one just won't, I don't know, it just won't really stay. It's mildly, yeah, no, it keeps losing air. So I'm gonna have my husband see if he can find where the leak is. Otherwise, for $1, I'm gonna try and pick it up one more time because I had a really bunch of fun ideas to do with that, and so that's not really gonna work. I'll get into this in just one second. I just kind of want to give you guys somewhat of a tour. So this clock I picked up at the Target dollar spot a few years back. Never used it. Perfect stinking timing because we'll be able to use it for time, the hand spin, and you can write the numbers in wherever you want to. So I have that. Had to hang some kind of apple in our classroom, so I just have that hung up. I got a bulletin board from IKEA, so that'll be for us to kind of hang the kids' schoolwork and stuff like that so they can visually see their accomplishments. And then I also got this utility cart at IKEA, and I absolutely love it. It was really cheap, like $18 or something, but I totally can see this holding up, and it's so perfect to have on wheels because I can just wheel it out every single day. And so Mason's favorite color is green and Maya's is pink, so I tried to stay within that realm. And each kid has one of these little buckets with a handle that they can just bring right to their seat. I mean, right now they're super heavy, so I'll be moving them over because I loaded them up with everything. So a lot of this stuff I'm not going to break down individually because I either got it from Target or from the Dollar Tree, and I've done videos on both of them. Actually, the Dollar Tree video is not out yet, so if you want to see a more detailed version of all the stuff that I got, make sure you're subscribed with that notification bell clicked because it's a whole week from today before you guys are actually going to see that video, but I had to go ahead and film it so I can get my stuff put away. So a lot of the workbooks, notebooks, some of the extra things like rulers and these little reading highlighters and all that kind of stuff, that was all stuff that I got from the Dollar Tree. And then the markers and the regular Crayola crayons, pencils, those are the things that I got from Target. So this is pretty much a variety, but I think I got everything covered. I kind of went back and looked at some of the older lists that you would normally take for a preschool student or a first grader and bring them to class. And so I kind of just went on the realm of what older lists said that you would need for your classroom. So I have everything set up right there. And then down here, I just have our paper. So I have some lines paper and then all different things of construction paper, all colors. Construction paper is expensive, you guys. This was Crayola construction paper, but you know, it comes in all of the rainbow colors. But I think it was like $10 or something for that big thing of construction paper. I got it years ago and had it tucked away, so I'm glad that I had it and I didn't have to buy it right now, but that stuff can get pretty pricey, but I think we'll be fine with that. And then I just have some miscellaneous things like a tape dispenser, some erasers. This is a random glue stick that I found. I have some colored index cards of the small kind, and then white index cards of the larger kind in there. And then down here is a lot of our crafty stuff. A lot of the stuff came from the Dollar Tree. All the paint came from the DT. I have things like modeling clay, little googly eyes. I have some fun little bingo games. I have some of these colorful tongue depressors, some feathers, anything that we can use for craft projects are here. Down here I have a couple of backyard bingo things, so when we want to take a break and go play backyard bingo, I got that. Some tattoos just for fun, and these little jars are things that we can use for counting and color sorting, especially for Maya, because she's my 4-year-old pre-K student, so she will need those kinds of things. And then these are supposed to be really cute. We did not test them out yet. I was a little afraid to turn them on and get the kids too excited because I want to use it for something fun, but these are called yellies, and the louder you yell, the faster they move. So I got Mason a blue one and Maya a purple one, and I thought that would just be fun to kind of engage them if they're getting bored and they want to earn a ticket or something like that. And now the convenience of being done with this cart, I can just go ahead and roll it back. Like I said, it is a little heavy. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but I think that's going to be perfect for what we need. And then this is my old personal file cabinet. I have all of our personal stuff down below, but for extra space for the kiddos, I just put some stuff up here, and it is super hard to open right now just because it's so full and it's heavy. Yesterday I was pulling it open and the whole file cabinet was moving with me. But in here I just have some extra stuff. Sorry, let me get out of the lighting. That's one thing I don't like in here. It's a little yellow in the lighting. I may want to change up the bulbs or put some extra lamps in here for dark days. I don't like yellow lighting. I don't know if that comes from making videos, but I like pure white natural light. So anyways, here are the little tickets that I'm going to use. Again, Mason likes green and Maya likes pink. So these are the tickets I'm going to use for them to earn things out of the treasure box, which I'll share that with you guys in just a minute. And then, like I said, here's all the extra stuff. So I have little extra notebooks, glue sticks, palettes, the stickers for the kids. Over here I have some like Christmas paper, extra binders, folders, that kind of thing. And this will be plenty enough space for me to store extra resources that I need. So that's kind of it for this section. And then here is my desk. You guys, this is not exactly the size of the space that I was looking for. I wanted something a little bit bigger, but as you can see, it's already tight in here with what I have. So I'm working with the best that I got. So my monitor is on the floor, and then I just have the rest of my stuff. I have a little basket right here with all of my mom tools that I need, like my notebook, my planner, my folder, everything that I'm going to need. I have my little cup here with my pens and pencils and that kind of stuff. I have a binder over here, and then like a little Ray Dunn list paper. So when I was going through my desk stuff, I found this. Vanessa gave this to me as a gag gift, like maybe a year or two ago. She got these little clipboard picture frames from the Dollar Tree, and she gave one to each of us girls with her face on it. And so when I was unpacking everything, I went to take the picture off, and Maya said, "No, that's Vanessa, leave it." So I left it for Maya, but I thought that was so stinking funny. So V, I have you on my desk. Hopefully you can be the spoonful of sugar that I need to get me through this school year. So that's pretty much just my computer setup. And then I got this new printer, hashtag not sponsored. This is just something that I found out will be the best tool for me for printing out a lot of my curriculum. Now my curriculum, I don't physically have here to show you, but I'll list all of my resources down in the description box. But we're pretty much using a bunch of different resources for different subjects. So for math and language arts, we're using the Khan Academy, which the kids will use right here on the computer. I don't know if I'm gonna let them use mine. Each of the kids have an iPad or a tablet, and the Khan Academy allows you to log on one of those devices. So for math and language arts, they're gonna use the Khan Academy, which from what I hear is highly recommended. It's used in public schools everywhere for I am trying not to laugh, you guys, but there's somebody pulling out of their driveway across the street, and he ran over something. Like, I don't know if you can hear that. Do you hear that? You guys, he turned the other way. That's so weird. There's no way to get out that way. Okay, I don't really know, but it looks like he ran over like a metal garbage can lid or something like that. Listen. My mouth is just open. I mean, maybe it's an undercarriage of their car. I'm sorry, that was super distracting, but there's like sparks flying from underneath his car from whatever he's dragging. Sorry, that was a squirrel moment. Anyways, so a lot of the public schools and stuff, they use the Khan Academy for math and language arts. So that's what my kids are going to be using. And then I did find a program called The Good and the Beautiful. I really, really liked them. Unfortunately, by the time I got to them, all of their workbook stuff was sold out. And I really wanted to use them for handwriting. A lot of places eliminate handwriting and they don't teach you as much dexterity with writing. Everything is computer based these days. That's why I did not want to do virtual learning. I wanted my kids to be hands-on. So I ordered them a handwriting book, and like I said, everything was sold out, but you can buy the PDFs. So I bought the PDFs for both pre-K and first grade for handwriting. And then I also bought science units, which I absolutely love because the science units are broken down to where you can homeschool multiple grades. So the lessons go from K through 8. So you can teach the unit as a whole, but then the work assigned to each child is per their grade, which I love that, which means I can teach Mason and Maya every single day the same thing, but their work will just be dictated to their age. So that excites me because I don't have to do anything separately. I can work together. So that's pretty much what we're going to focus on. They recommend you not doing any kind of homeschooling for social studies till the 2nd or 3rd grade. So we're not even touching that. We're going to do more like community helpers, talking about the police, the fire department. I've already called my local places and asked if they would give us a tour. They're not doing like fire safety week or anything like that. All of that stuff's been canceled, but they said that they can make an appointment time for me to bring my kids in. As long as we're wearing masks and we're taking all the precautions, they'll give them a tour of the fire department and the police station and stuff. So we're going to be doing more of that kind of stuff for our social studies, but that's not going to be our main focus. Our main focus is going to be math, language arts, handwriting, and science, and then of course all of the life skills. Even one of the science units that I bought is life skills. I mean, teaching everything like fire safety, knife skills, gun safety, so many amazing things that kids really need to know that you kind of forget about. So to make a super long story short, that is why I bought this printer, because this is supposed to be one of the top of the line printers and it has instant ink. So you pay per month for how many pages you think you're going to print, and then it just sends you the ink when it knows that you've printed that much. It literally has like that kind of Wi-Fi capability and all of that. I'm super stoked because my printer has its own email address. So I can email my printer a document and it'll just print it, which I love that. So this is going to be a useful tool for us for homeschooling, and no doubt. And then here's just like my little decorative wall. I do not know what possessed me to stick that unicorn sticker on the wall, and why right there. It's not even centered. I don't know, but when I was putting my desk stuff away, that was in there, and Maya was in here and she's like, oh, the unicorn's so pretty, you love unicorns, you got to put it by your desk. So that's what I did. It's not perfectly straight. It's the best it's gonna get. I think one of the girls actually bought this for me from the Dollar Tree and I never did anything with it, so now it's just going to be something bright and cheery to cheer me up while I'm sitting at my desk. And I just hung a little sign there, and then this is something that says things to do with Sunday through Saturday, and it's a dry erase board. I got this at the Target dollar spot. I haven't filled it out yet. This first week is our trial run, so I'm really going to use this week to see what we're good at, what we're able to do, that kind of thing, and what works for us. And then every day I'm just going to write in there what my plans are for the day, so it's more visual for me. Yes, I have a planner, but I like things to be where I could see it. I don't have to go and pull something out of a book or something. It's going to be right there. So I thought that would be useful for me. Just a little garbage pail. And then I got this easel from IKEA. On one side, it's a blackboard. And then on the other side, it's a whiteboard. So I'm going to use this as a teaching tool for my kiddos. And I think that they're going to learn well from this. And at least, like I said, it gives it more of that classroom feel. I can still make them feel somewhat normal. And then I hung each of the kids' headphones here. Those are Maya's and Mason's, and they'll be able to use those when they're working on their iPads or tablets doing their language arts and their math. This way they're not distracting each other. I kind of tried to do that even with the tables. Like I'm going to put Mason in the corner and Maya right here. This way I can either sit here or there and be able to work with both of them, even stand here on the end and still be able to access both of them. This is a Melissa and Doug daily calendar. I got it off of Amazon for maybe 20 bucks or something. So I'll link it for you guys, but this is going to be part of our morning routine, which I'll be sharing with you guys. I'm not going to keep the camera on too much throughout the week. Maybe this week more than anything, just because this is our trial run week. And once we get into more heavy learning, I won't really have time to do that. But I kind of want to share with you guys our homeschool routine, our morning routine, that kind of thing. This way, in case that you are doing homeschooling, maybe what we're learning can help you and vice versa. Maybe you can comment and say, hey, this is what works for us. And that'll help inspire us. But this will just be part of our morning routine because it lists there the month, the date, the year, what yesterday was, what today is, what tomorrow will be, and then the season, what the temperature is, the weather, activities, holidays, how I feel, and then all the little magnets are down below. And so this will be part of the routine in the morning for the kiddos to kind of work through. And here, this is where we're going to be sitting for most of the year. So this table came from IKEA. The whole thing was that pine brown, and I just was not a fan. I really wanted something all white, but things were completely limited because everybody's doing homeschooling. And so we just got some spray paint and I left the top brown. I thought that would be nice, the transition in color. Plus this is kind of Formica-ish. I didn't know if the spray paint would stick to this. This isn't real wood, but the rest of it is actual real wood. So I knew that the paint would stick to it. So I just got some chalk white spray paint and we spray painted the legs and the undercarriage and just left the brown top. And then I did the same thing with the chairs. So we just left the top of the chair brown and then we just went ahead and painted the white part of it. Paul and my husband said that this was a pain in the butt to put together because it's not regular screws. A lot of stuff for IKEA is like that. It's more like Allen key. So this was kind of a pain. Plus, Paul and my husband are both perfectionists, so it came with a lot of dowels. They were gluing the dowels in so that, you know, if my fat butt sits on the chair, I'm not going to go through it. They were just trying to be proactive. And so, yeah, this took a little bit of time to put together, but I like it. And I think that it's a perfect size for this room and for them. And so on the back of every chair, I just hung their apron. I got this from the Dollar Tree. I don't know how long it's going to last, but hopefully it'll protect their clothes when we're doing any kind of hands-on activity with paint or something like that. These, I'm going back and forth, you guys. I think I want to put them in a picture frame with no glass and then hang them up right here, like 1, 2, 3, so that the kids have their own little bulletin board to hang their stuff up on if they feel good, and then their own little dry erase right here to maybe leave their own messages or something once they start to really write and learn how to spell. Like maybe that'll be really fun for them. I'm not really sure. Like I said, this is definitely a trial program for us this first week. And then each kid at their station has a binder that inside of it right now I just have page dividers and 2 folders. I don't even have paper in here yet because I'm not sure yet what our flow is going to be or what we're going to need. I just wanted the kids to see what they had, and today that's pretty much what our whole day is going to consist of, is talking about systems. So I have a little dry erase packet and then their little tray to do their art assignments in so that they're not making my table super messy. So each kid has that at their station, and then this isn't going to stay here, or maybe it will. Maybe it'll be good for the kids to see it right then and there. I just don't want them playing with it. But I just have some ball jars without the top, and we're going to use this as their holders for their ticket system. And my girlfriend gave me a really good hint. She is a kindergarten teacher, and one of the things that she said is reward, reward, reward. Don't be so quick to take something away. Give them a reward for everything. So our prize box is going to be something that they're going to be able to exchange their tickets in for. So maybe I'll actually set the things that are in their prize box for higher value, right? So maybe 25 tickets or 30 tickets. I was going to do things a lot smaller, but maybe do 25 or 30 tickets, but give them a ticket for everything. I got those tickets and coupons at the Dollar Tree, so they're completely inexpensive and it's worth it for me. Plus, after they fill their jar, I can always go back and reuse them. But it's, hey, if you showed up on time, you get a ticket. If you didn't interrupt mommy while I'm working with another child and you worked independently until I can get to you, you get a ticket. I'm going to do my best to reward them for everything. So even if they need 30 tickets to redeem something, they might get those 30 tickets in 3 days because I'm going to give them a ticket for everything that they do right, and use that as an incentive for them. And my kids love incentives. So we're gonna get to the prize box in just a second. And now I'm gonna kind of divulge with you guys into these two little things that I have. So this, I'm not gonna really go through, but this is just all of the artsy kind of activities that I got for the kids. So any kind of like little paint kits that we're going to do. I got a bunch of these canvases for us to do something. I have like glow stick, what is this, horseshoes, and all these kind of, this one is for coloring, and this one is felt, and this one is wood shop. So all these things are just like things for the kids to do that's really fun. And I mentioned this in my Dollar Tree video when I was showing some of this stuff. I always bought this stuff, you guys, but we would put it in a rainy day bag, and then if it didn't rain, which it pretty much doesn't rain here in Texas, or we didn't have time, then we wouldn't do them. And then the kids would just get into the rainy day bag, the stuff gets scattered all over, and they never use it. And so now we're just going to allot time every single day to do something hands-on, and I think my kids are gonna go bonkers for that, and it's gonna give us a lot of quality time spent together because they love crafts. I just never have time to do it with them, but now I'm carving out the time. So I'm excited about that. And then over here is just books that I've been starting to gather. Like I'm looking for a lot of level 1 books and I can't really find them right now. I did call the library and they didn't answer, so I left a message. I'm hoping somebody's gonna call me back to let me know, are they doing like curbside pickup? Maybe I can order some level 1 books and see, but I want to have a wide variety and I don't right now. So that's something I definitely need to work on, but these are just some Cat in the Hats and, you know, like I said, some level 1s that I already have on hand. So that's pretty much it for like our activity bucket, and I'm gonna put that away in the closet that I'll show you guys in just a second. And then here is a ready for kindergarten kit. Now, a subscriber reached out to me and said, hey, I have a friend and this is what she does. She makes these kits for children getting ready for kindergarten, and can she send one to you? And I was like, of course, absolutely. And so when she sent this to me, you guys, I'm so overwhelmingly impressed by what's inside this box. And so I can see myself continuing to order from her. She just sent me this one box to show, and I'll leave all of her information linked down below. But every month is a theme, and so her theme for August is bugs. Look how much stuff comes in this box. Now, you guys, I don't even know what this box costs. So again, I'm going to leave all the information because I didn't really look into it. I just got this in the mail like 2 days ago, and I only opened it briefly and then threw it in here so that when I gave the tour, I can show you guys. But it is so strategically put together, and I think it's so cute. I love that there's a theme each time, and my kids love bugs. So I think they're just going to go bonkers for this. It's a lot of educational stuff, which is just really important, I feel. And I love the insight of somebody who, you know, is a teacher or knows just what a pre-K kindergarten student would love. And inside of this is your parent's guide. So it literally tells you what you should be doing each week with your kids, like how you should break this box up for the whole month, and what you should do for different age groups, like 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds, since this is a getting ready for kindergarten book, and what should be used if you're trying to teach math, if you're trying to teach language arts. I just loved the structure of this. It's so colorful, it's easy to read, and the things inside seem super easy as well. So there's a bug sort game. So it comes with these little discs and these stickers that you have to put on them, and then it comes with instructions, and everything's broken down in these separate plastic bags. So we have a bug sort game, a backyard scientist, which comes with all these little tools to collect bugs, which is awesome. This little bug ball game, so it actually comes with a ball that you would blow up, and then it tells you the different ways that you can use this for a game. And then this is a handprint ladybug. Look, it's the instructions on how to make a handprint ladybug, and everything comes right here in the box for you. Like, I just think that's amazing. So there's a tissue paper ladybug, so super cute. And then this is, look, a love bug kit. I mean, so cute, with a little toilet paper roll. I mean, come on, I love it. It comes with the paint and everything. I mean, how do you go wrong with that? This is a buggy picture frame. Like, you make a little picture frame with bugs on it. So cute. This says, my name is Centipede, and it's cutting out cardstock and making your own, like, hungry caterpillar. Look how much stuff. Look, the thing is just overflowing. And then 2 books, you guys. 2 books. The Backyard Bug Book for Kids, and it's a storybook with insect facts and activities. And then, you guys, Eric Carle is like my favorite childhood author, and this is the Grouchy Ladybug, and so I'm really excited about that. And then it even shows you in here, like, everything you would need. It's a cutout cardboard, like little squares of each kind of bug, and so it tells you, like, your vocabulary words. And then, what have I learned about bugs and beetles? What have I learned about the world? Just so cute. And now I'm curious to see what the rest of it is going to entail. So I'm really excited. I think if my kids take well to this, especially just with the books alone, whatever this cost is going to be worth it, because this is really well put together. So I'm excited to show this to my kiddos. I think they're going to thrive off of that. Now let me show you guys the treasure box. So this is my little closet that is adjacent to the homeschool room, and this closet is really deep. Like, let me show you how big this closet is. And so I'm going to be using this for storage. So it's just a little coat closet. I did move a bunch of the kids' toys in here for now, because this closet is so big that the kids like to use this for a clubhouse or something like that. So I have toys in there for them right now. But then their treasure box is right there, hidden out of their view. And then that's the rainy day bag up there. So I do have some stuff in there. And then here is our board games in this basket. And I need another big basket. I just have a box up there. But these are all of our educational games that we'll pull down. But I need 2 hands to pull down that heavy treasure box. So let me grab that, and then I'll share with you guys what's inside. All right, you guys, so do not laugh at me, but this is actually a Ryan's World treasure chest. So the kids got this as a Christmas present. Each one of the kids got one. One of them got broke. We already threw it away. But I thought, how cute would this be as our treasure chest, gift chest, treasure box? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, how great does that work? And it's divided in half. So I have Mason's stuff and Maya's stuff in there. I mean, obviously some stuff is universal, but the kids will not have access to this. This will be something that they only get to pick out of the treasure box on Fridays as their reward system. So I have everything loaded in here. Like I said, it's divided, but this didn't really fit. It's kind of awkward. I got a sticker book for Mason, but then here's everything that's just kind of shoved into his side. And again, most of the stuff came from the DT or Target. So the Target video will be listed down below, and then Dollar Tree will be a week from now, but you'll be able to see a little bit more of a detailed version. So I just got a lot of these things like the squishy balls, glow sticks. I got Grow little guys. I got this Imaginext thing from Target on clearance. I got little figures and wall climbers and things like that, things that I know engage my kids and they love, and it'll be something that they'll want to work for, because when I open this today and show them, I'm going to show them what they'll be working for. So when I show them this today, they have not seen it. That was one of the things we planned to do when we go over procedure for our daily activities. I was going to show them a treasure box. I think when they see what they can work for, my kids are going to be all about it. So I'm really, really excited for them. The only thing I have to do by Friday is come up with how much everything is worth. And I think I'll just tape a piece of paper, you know, to the inside so the kids know the value of what they'll be trading in their tickets for. That's what I bought this for, because I thought this would be something that I could put as a very low value, and I'll probably pick up more things of candy as I go, because I can do that as like 5 or 10 tickets, and that might be something that they want to get every single day instead of saving. They can earn for something special. And these are the Yum Earth organic pops. I mean, there's literally, they're vegan, they're non-GMO, they're everything. And there's pomegranate, watermelon, strawberry, grape, cherry, peach, berry, and mango in here. So a lot of variety of different flavors, and there's 40 pops in here. I got these from Thrive Market, so I'll leave that link down below as well. But these are for both kids. And then here is Maya's side. I feel like Maya just needs a little bit more. She has a lot of trinkety stuff, and she likes a lot of like nail polish and lip glosses and stuff, and I didn't get a whole lot of that, but as time goes on, I'll keep filling the treasure box. I mean, obviously, as things come out, I'm going to need to replace them, but at least I know I'll see what engages them the most, and that'll trigger me as what to purchase more. I even found this Frozen 2 book at the Dollar Tree, so that's in there for Maya. But I feel like my kids are going to be stoked with the treasure box, because like I said, they really like to work towards a reward, and knowing that this is here and they have something that they can work towards, they're going to be all about it. All right, you guys, I don't know if I showed you the clock, but this is the clock that's on the wall right above the kids' table. And if you can see that, it's 10 to 8, which means it is 10 minutes before I have to wake my kiddos for the first day. I am nervous, you guys. Like, do you see? I'm all like damp and sweaty. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I guess I just don't want to fail my children, but I am looking forward to spending quality time etched out with them. We are going to do a 4-day homeschool week, so we're going to do Monday through Thursday, and then every other Friday we'll do some kind of outside of the house activity, whether it's a field trip to somewhere or even just a hike to collect specimens, leaves, dirt, talk about all of that stuff, talk about the sky, the weather, all of those kinds of things. Maybe we can do like a walkthrough of apple picking and pumpkin patch once the seasons change and that kind of thing. So that's one of the things that we're going to do together. And then on the opposing Friday, we're going to do more things like life skills. So we're going to cook in the kitchen and let them count eggs and measurements and play our games, our board games, and all the fun stuff. So every other Friday will be exciting stuff inside of the house. Maybe we'll watch an educational movie, and then the kids will have to draw a picture or paint something. We're still doing 5 days of schoolwork, just the 5th day will be a little bit more lax, where Monday and Thursday will stick to more of a rigorous schedule, and we're going to work from 9 to 12. From what I've seen and everything I've read, they recommend 2 to 3 hours and no more than for weekly schoolwork for the kids when you're doing homeschool. So I'm going to stick with that and see if that works. But you guys, wish me luck. Stay tuned for next week. I have you guys on the schedule to kind of share an update on how our first week of homeschool went, what we did, a little bit of, you know, some footage on how the kids did with getting into a morning routine. I'll take you with us on Friday because, like I said, we're doing our very first field trip since that's our first Friday. I thought it would be really fun to do something, so we're going to go to the zoo. So I'm really excited about all that. So I'll take you guys with us at least a little bit. Like I said, I I don't want to be chained to the camera, but I will share little bits and pieces with you guys. So again, if you're new, subscribe so that you are notified when I upload any of these new videos. I hope that they help. I wish you guys the best of luck if you are doing homeschooling. And now my nerves, my butterflies, I'm gonna go wake my kids for the first day of school. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.